everybody, it's Groovenstein, and I am here now. Anyways, guys, today I am back. So, I graduated from high school now, so that's a thing. Anyway, it's summer break for me, so I'll be hopefully I'll be back to like weekly videos. Yeah, sorry I've been gone for a while. I've been really busy with school and my writing and filmmaking and all that other stuff, but I'm here now. So yeah, I got Neil Breen. His legs kind of broke, so he's like very much being supported between the printer and the wall. So hopefully that works. Yeah. I have one of these things. Anyways, guys, what better way to start back up with videos than a new game given to me by Dumbsville channel, If My Heart Had Wings.
Hey guys, I'm here, and we are playing If My Heart Had Wings. If my heart had wings. Sorry about that, I was just having fun with the zoom on this camera because I'm using a different camera than usual because I actually let my friend borrow my other one, my old one, so I'm using my new filmmaking camera for this, so can't beat better quality, I guess. Oh no, it has cutscenes too? I was not expecting this. The bicycle road race is known as a really harsh sport. Uto. Like, good. Auto. What? Okay. The hill climb the middle. Cell 2. While putting straight in every muscle in your body, you have to continue pedaling without any brakes, too. I think this is like a Japanese game. At least at that time, I always think, I can't do this anymore. I'll make this race my last. Even though I think that every time, in the end, I still take part in the next race. I've endured several training. I've endured servo training so that I don't put my feet down halfway through the hill climb. Why do I do that? Because once I finish the hill climb, I'm waiting for my reward. Nothing compares to the feeling of cutting through the wind as I race down the downhill section at blistering speed. I don't get how this is like this doesn't seem to fit the game, but at that moment I feel incredible rush. Then I realize that I have forgotten about everything. The pain of the hill climb, the strain on every muscle in my body, and the days of hard practice. It's not a matter of whether I win or lose the race. I just enjoy it. And that's why I continue to ride. I feel like this person contradicting themselves because they just said earlier that the only reason they were doing it again was because of the reward. And now it would not be unreasonable to call it an encounter. What could this be the start of? Even now, there's still no way for me to know. Should I answer the phone? How do you do it? Hello?
Wake me up inside.
The rapid residents of the town meant that the remnants of the old building is from the Showa era with the modern agriculture. I can read. I got this. Got this. Believe. View express both past and future. This music. Something white flitted across my field of vision. For a moment, it looked like one of the windmill blades had come flying off, but there was no way that could happen. I'm gonna start reading this along with the music. Is it a paper airplane? I got up and headed down to the slope to look for it. The paper airplane, gliding gently, eventually lost its momentum and descended. Gotcha! I ran ahead of it, did a small jump and caught it in midair. That's pretty talented. Where did this come from? Flying from? Judging by the direction, it had come from the top of the hill. And I looked. At the time, the place this could have been, there's someone here besides me. Could it be Neil Breen? Come here, Neil. Love you, Neil Breen. Sorry, I missed part of the game. I was distracted. Neil Breen's a much better dating simulator anyway. A sudden gust of strong wind blew the paper airplane out of my hand. Oh no. Hey, wait. I chased after the paper airplane and ran up the slope. Japanese symbols. Wait, was that it? Was that the game? Was that the game? Then just as I finally caught it. Oh, I think that was the intro sequence. Was that just the intro sequence for like 20 minutes long? I've been playing for like 20 minutes. Neil? Oh, it's somebody in a wheelchair. Is it Neil Breen? I'm gonna Photoshop like Nick Cage on her. There was someone at the top of the hill. It was a girl sitting in a wheelchair. Her face was like Nicolas Cage. Looking fleetingly into the distant sky, a sudden breeze blew her hair, and she combed it back with her fingers. Against the background, the blue sky and the windmills spread across my view. The girl's black hair and white blouse looked cagey. It was as if I was looking at a completed work of art. Neil Breen. The girl noticed me. At first, I thought I should make an excuse for why I was there. It was like I had stepped into her world without permission, and I started to feel guilty. She's not saying anything. Some guy had just suddenly appeared, so perhaps she's being cautious. to show her the reason why I had come here. I held out the paper airplane. I thought it got away from him. I thought it like... Did you throw this? The moment she saw it, her facial expression shifted. From anime to Neil Breen. She looks like she was welling up. Suddenly, tears appeared in those delicate eyes. The music. What? The tears that had welled up in the corners of her eyes came running straight down. So, it got to you. As I watched a great big tear come rolling down her cheeks. This is amazing. Hey. Without thinking, I walked up beside her. What's wrong? Do you hurt somewhere? Shakes her head. As she shook her head, she touched the hand that had unconsciously held out if she were clinging to it. Her hand was small and trembling. I was scared. Squeeze. She gently squeezed my hand. It's okay now. It's okay. Now. I didn't even know. However, I answered, squeezing her hand back. Quack, quack, chicken, peck, peck. Ow, ouch. Before I knew it, there was something like a chicken at my feet. And all of a sudden, it started pecking me. Gwa, gwa, peck, peck. It has a hat, too. It's pretty stylish, man. Ow, that hurts. What is this thing? Stop, stop that hat. Hat, is it called? Calm down at her command. Quack. There's a chicken, it doesn't quack. Is that a duck? With a yellow beak and white feathers? It was a duck that looked like a chicken. Okay, it's a duck, never mind. For some reason, it was wearing a hat. I'm sorry. It's because I was crying. It seems like he mistakenly thought you made me cry. Thanks, Dumbsville. So this is how surprising it is to be suddenly attacked by an animal. That makes sense. However, thanks to that, it looked like she had stopped crying. I don't carry a handkerchief around with me. As I said that, without waiting for her to reply, I took a hand towel out of my bag. Of course, it had been washed, so it was clean. Of course it was clean. Thank you. Why were you crying? If it hurts somewhere. That's not it. As she answered, she pointed to one of the wheels of her wheelchair. It had lost air and had collapsed. You got a flat tire? Because of that, I've been stuck here. I've been here for an hour already. That's a terrible thing to happen. Just for a mere flat tire for her, as like having her legs taken away. Don't you have a cell phone? I left it in my room. She answered, dismayed. That's why I thought of another way to call for help. that way. If someone who could come here for me. SOS. Oh, this? I opened the paper of the airplane and it still had in my hand. Japanese symbols. I'm in trouble. Someone help me. I'm on Windmill Hill. So when someone arrived carrying the paper airplane, she felt relieved and started to cry. Now she was fine, but until now, she was shaking. That must be how scared she was. I'm really getting bored of this. Hold on a moment. The bag at my feet rustled as I rummaged around inside it. Question. When she saw the tools that I had taken out, she seemed confused. Would it be okay for you to get out for a moment? Why? I'm gonna fix it. You can't go anywhere if you don't if you have a flat tire, can you? Well, yes, but would you be able to give me a hand? Of course. Getting out of the wheelchair is not easy for her. What should I do? From the methods I'd seen on TV, care workers do it by embracing them from the front. We both looked as though we'd imagined the situation and froze. I think I'll do it myself. Excuse me a moment. Huh? Eek. She fell as I put my arms around her sides. To her back, I suddenly lifted her up. Whoa, she's so light. Because she was much lighter than I had expected, there was a bit too much momentum. Oh no. Before she could grasp the situation, I put her down on the soft grass. I'll have it done soon. So hold on a moment. Oh, that's what I look like. I look pretty good, man. Sure. They're made of the same way as bicycle tires. I immediately started on the repairs. She's behind me, so I can see her expressions. I've been feeling the wave has started. So I can't see her expressions. I've been feeling. As I was quietly working, the duck was waddling around me and picking up the soil. Is this duck? Oh, he isn't. We're housemates. I thought I'd go outside and he started to follow me. Hat, don't go too far, you get left behind. Quack. Do ducks recognize their own names? When he's called, he responds by turning around? Hey, he's pretty smart. Yes, he is. That's why he's so much trouble. He's always getting into mischief. As I looked at the duck, I saw her legs laid out on the grass in the field of my vision. So she can't move them. There are a number of reasons why people need to use a wheelchair, but it looked like she had a disability in her legs. When I picked her up just now, her body stiffened up with surprise, but there was no strength at all in her legs. The duck returned from his little excursion. While walking around her, he would occasionally try to jump onto her lap. "Get off me," she said as she made him get down again. Oh my goodness. As I watched this exchange from the corner of my eye, I fixed the flat tire. Boys are great, aren't they? They always walk around with those kinds of tools. I don't. I mean, I walk around with a sonic screwdriver, which is a toy, so, you know, it's not really the case. Sometimes carry them with me. This is the first time sat on the grass in ages. It's soft and it feels nice. As she said that, she made a little sound as she stretched. This is a nice place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can see it from my window. I wanted to come here just once. The wind blows through here. 5 years ago, there were no windmills, though. 5 years ago, I've just come back to this town. Oh, really? She directed her gaze at something far away. So you've come back to your hometown? Yeah. She suddenly looked down and seemed lonely and strangely sad. There was an awkward silence as I continued working. Quack. The duck twisted its neck to look up at the sky. What is it, Hat? She was tempted to look up too. Neil Breen. I wonder what that is. What is that? Something is flying. Neil Breen. There was something floating in the air. It was crossing the lake and gradually getting closer. I don't see anything. Oh, it's a plane. At first, I thought that it was a paper airplane that she had thrown coming back to us. But you had it in your hand like 5 seconds ago. But it wasn't. Across the lake and eventually reached the air above the Shaw Hill where we were. It was Con Air. It's not a paper airplane, it's a real plane. But what is this? The size much thinner than any plane. The wings are really big. It's a glitter. No doubt about it. That's a glitter. I repeated the name, as if to confirm it. Then I looked at the sky once more, seeing the Neil Breen. Look, it's turning. It's so pretty. The glitter is conceived the cherry luxuriantly above our heads. It's flying so slowly. Of course, it didn't have. I'm only on page 1 out of 10. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If my heart had wings. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to be you, be groovy. I don't even know what my thing was. Anyways, make sure to be you, be awesome, stay groovy. Groovenstein out. Neil.